Greeting YouTube. Today I'm going to link to an article put up by Fred Clark, the Slacktivist, back in April. It's a good article, and I found myself rereading it yesterday, and I think it's still pertinent in today's world. It discusses Mike Warnke, and I believe his name is Warnke because looks vaguely Slavic, but it could be Warnk for all I know. Mr. Warnke was a salesman. What he sold was Satan. Not in the sense that he was trying to get people to be involved with Satan. He sold Satan to the evangelical Christian American community, people who were desperate for salacious stories of satanic cults, and he sold them everything they could possibly want. He made millions. He went on tours, he wrote books, he convinced an entire segment of the American population that there was this vast satanic network out there trying to get your children in their grasp. Eventually, of course, this pack of lies collapsed like a house of cards, and Mr. Warnke was no longer able to huck that particular piece of crap any longer. The snake oil salesman was found to have been actually peddling nothing but rubbing alcohol and food coloring. But that same mental framework that eagerly ate up the stories of satanic cults is the same mental framework that is eagerly eating up the concept that there is a gay agenda and that same-sex marriage is going to destroy the world. Except that particular house of cards is also collapsing. Because let's face it, folks, there are countries, entire nations that have same-sex marriage, that have marital equality. For example, the nation just north of America, Canada has it, hasn't collapsed. Vermont's had it for over a decade, hasn't collapsed. New Hampshire has it, hasn't collapsed. And state after state is beginning to adopt it. And that lie that somehow marital equality is bad for us is growing more and more hollow with each and every passing day. And this is important because, like all lies, eventually, when you shine the light of truth at them, they disappear like mist in the morning. So I have a question. What's going to be the next topic? Well, we had Satanists, now we have marital equality. So that little paradigm I mentioned, that little box that Americans so eagerly want to eat up, these tantalizing tales of horror and danger to the American population, what's going to be the next thing that fills that particular meme void? There will be one. The Muslim threat, that's starting to grow a little threadbare too. So like they can probably get a few more years out of that one, maybe a decade. But eventually, it's going to go away as well. So, what's going to be the next one? China? Oil-producing countries, maybe? Maybe a rogue North Korea, I'm not sure. But those all lack the same salacious element that Satanists and marital equality do, because they're not here. You can't have that same peeping out of curtain attitude that, you know, there might be a Satanist right behind that tree, or there could be a same-sex couple walking down the street right now. So what is going to be the next topic that American evangelical Christians latch onto and hold desperately to, rather than face the reality that the world is just not as dangerous as they seem to desperately want it to be? And I apologize for the sound effects, but apparently my cats are not having a good morning.